Any one of you read something from him?
Welcome everyone to Toon Talk 2.0. Totally started. So, which one of us has the power?
Wait. He-Man. What?
Which one of us has the power?
Me, because I'm wearing the Argentina jersey. Obviously, I got the power, but we're not going to talk about soccer today. Even the whole world talks about soccer. Our director and main host of the line think that soccer is for stupid people. Yes,
No. That's not what I said. That's not what I
I don't
said.
know. That is her say. You say whatever.
That's not what
you
I.
say that.
That's not
You
what I
say
said.
that. You say. I hate the audience that watch soccer, and I don't worry.
That is
I got
also
you.
not what I said.
I got you. I got you.
Would you like me to repeat what I said? Because it clearly upset you. So, shall I repeat it or let sleeping dogs
Well,
lie?
the problem is not that you upset me, is that when you're so narrow-minded that
No,
everything
you're
that
not.
happened in America is important and
No,
the
no,
rest
no.
not.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Because there are some
All right.
Americans that think they like soccer too. They're just wrong.
Okay. Have you ever played soccer?
Yes,
When?
several times. Like not in like a legitimate team, but
Oh, so you kick a ball thinking that you know what you're doing.
no. I fully admit I had no idea
So
what I was doing.
you
But it's
understand
boring
that
as
it's like
shit.
making a drawing of a house and being an architect, playing whatever I'm
No,
playing on
no.
a
See
real
that
team.
that is where I will draw the line in the stand for you. I defy you to show me one, and this is going to get some heat,
Just
but
for
I
you a
don't
second,
care.
I got an Argentinian jersey. Keep going.
Yeah. Give me one soccer player that's more athletic than his or her contemporary in any other sport. I'll wait.
Dude, for just I can talk
Any other
about
sport.
anyone.
Any other
Maybe
sport.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano
Maybe.
Ronaldo dude is 41 and he overpassed every athlete in the world.
I think an average NFL player will put him to shame.
No, in a hitting, but not faster than him. He will have not the same control.
NFL
Dude,
guys are
have you ever
fast, dude.
run 90 minutes in that kind of field? It's 120 meters, man.
I understand that. That's why it's a boring game. And I'm not so much
No,
talking about
but
the athletes. I'm talking about the people liking it as a sport. It's
no, you
one
say
of the
an
most.
athlete, Cristiano Ronaldo, we just beat you.
Okay.
No.
No. Well, no. Okay. Nah, dude. Are
I
you
don't
trying
like
to tell?
soccer either.
Thank you.
I don't like it.
Okay, I'll rephrase. Put any soccer player on planet Earth of any era against a reasonably good NFL running back, and they will get obliterated every single time.
Jake is asking us that if there's any soccer player in the history of soccer that can compete in athleticism against any other sport person in the world. He thinks that soccer players are not extreme hardcore athletes. That's what he's saying.
Comparatively,
I
I'm
think
not
soccer
saying they're not athletes.
they're just trying to like make the referee agree with their penalty. You know, that's all they do.
They're
They
great
just
negotiators.
yeah. They always exaggerate their
No,
injuries.
but I mean, here's the point that I'm making. I don't think that anyone in a vacuum would actually say, "I love soccer." I think that most of the world is conditioned to think that they're supposed to like soccer. Have you ever actually sat down? Well, I know you have, Max, but like watching a soccer game is one of the most boring things I've ever seen. Next to golf. Golf is more boring to watch. I'll give you that. But
You're
like,
sounding so
how
absurd
how
right now.
how long
The
is a
whole
pro
world,
soccer
not
game?
because I don't mind that you don't like it. I don't mind that you don't like it. I feel offended to the core that just because you in America don't think it's important, right? Okay, first of all, soccer players demonstrate endurance because they run from 7 to 12 kilometers per match. Sprint speed, agility and change direction, balance and coordination, strength and power, technical skill under fatigue, tactical decision making under pressure.
But they're not constantly running.
Many sports science, not even football either, or even basketball. But
No, I'm not saying they are.
many sports science consider soccer one of the most physical demanding teams sports because it combines aerobic fitness, aerobic burst, speed, strength, and skill simultaneously. You could respond this to Jake. If running, sprinting, jumping, changing direction, maintaining endurance for 90 plus minutes,
Rugby.
and competing the highest physical level doesn't make someone's athlete, then what does?
Rugby.
Or like you can tell he's a stubborn ass. That's what I says.
No, tell
Soccer
me-
players
no,
are
no.
athletes. They
You-
might
you-
not be track and field athletes, but they're absolute athletes.
Okay, right there. They're not track and field out athletes. That right there. There are people out there that can run significantly faster and for longer durations than Cristiano Ronaldo. They are out there.
I mean, that's all fine and good. I
I'm
don't
talking
like
about
that.
the game.
They're trying. I mean, they're not playing the game. They're just trying to bend the rules. That's what they're doing all the time.
What you guys said now, this World Cup is the most technological. You guys, it's pointless to talk
Technological?
to you.
It's a
It's
ball
like
and
talking
some
to
nets.
fucking Donald Trump about immigration. You just stubborn American.
Listen, I don't understand it. To me, it just looks like they're kicking a ball. Which is, in fact, what they're doing. I get it. There's technique. Like, I get it. But at the end of the day, it's how long is a pro soccer game typically?
90 minutes.
90 minutes and 2 points per scored. That's a boring ass game.
Field, you know.
The vast majority of the time, the ball is somewhere in or around, not the middle of the field, but you know what I mean. Like it's not. It's not. I can't see a direct correlation between the level
You're right.
of
You're
fandom.
right. 5 billion people. 5 billion people are really stupid.
No, I'm not saying they're stupid.
No, you're right. That's fine.
Okay, Mac, I know you know this, Max, but like the average, this is a legitimate question. I'm not trying to sound like a dick, but the average person in Mexico, do you think
really
that...
hard.
No, hang on. The average person in Mexico, on a balance of probabilities, are they or are they not going to understand how the game of American football works?
I think 40% of the people will.
Really? That surprises me, honestly, just because it's not as present.
We have a league, a
That's
college
true.
league.
That's
and
true.
Arkansas has an university over there for the Mexican league. We have a pro athletes league. And just for the record, the average Super Bowl gets roughly between 100 and 130 million viewers, okay? And
Yeah,
the World Cup,
well,
1.5 billion. But it's okay. So you're saying, do you understand the rules? Can you explain me the rules of offside in
What do you
soccer?
mean, offside?
Yeah, the offside in soccer.
Don't kick it
I
outside
can't.
the line.
No, that's not an offside. You see,
No,
the thing is, if you don't
send
know
the
the
pass
sports,
to the
you cannot
teammate-
criticize it.
No, again,
No,
I'm not criticizing the sport. I'm criticizing the level of fandom for a sport that I don't understand how so many people just love it because it's just
Not because
not
you
interesting.
don't like it. It is. It's technique. It's tactics. Go ahead, Alexander. You were going to explain what an offside is?
I mean, yeah. If you make a pass to your teammate and your teammate is in front of all the enemy players, that's an offside.
I can say it easier. There cannot be the player between the last position of the ball and the goalkeeper. So the player needs to run at the same time of the ball, so it's not an advantage for the player because the goalkeeper is protecting a 7.5 meters goal. It's really impossible if they have that advantage. So that's an
Right.
offside. That's tactics, bro. You need to coordinate your attack, and the other person needs to wait for you to touch the ball to go forward. If that's a real player. There's hundreds of rules, not as football, right? In soccer, the way of the contact is allowed. In a corner kick, it's more complicated than what people might think. It's not my first sport, but dude, I'm a Latino. Come on, dude. I feel disrespect. But I feel like Adam, when nobody believed that he was from another country called Eternia, another world, and they thought he was lying all the time. But guess what? He actually was a prince.
That he was, and he had the power.
And he
Okay,
found
you will
the
admit,
power.
he could kick Ronaldo's ass.
Dude,
Oh,
He-Man
yeah.
can kick Superman ass. Not Goku though, but Superman might. You know
I don't
why?
know. He's stronger, man.
No. The power of Grayskull is magic. That's why
Yeah.
I say not Goku.
Yeah, that's true. He would.
A hit of He-Man with the sword, with the power of the sword, will kill Superman. Not Goku, because Superman is not against. He does not deal good with magic.
Yeah, magical mess him up.
So let's talk about He-Man. That's what we're gonna talk here today. Let's gonna leave the sports on the side before Jake and me kill each other and destroy our friendship based in a soccer game.
I
that
don't
he's
care.
never gonna
I
watch.
don't care enough about soccer to have.
Oh,
a fight
you don't
over
care
it.
about our friendship? No, you're. Can I have
friendship
your
is
address
not
so I can
soccer.
send you a shovel?
You have my address.
I know. So you dig your own grave.
Oh, I see. No, you cannot have my address because I'm a scared.
Oh, so now you're challenging me. What is wrong
I
with
said
you
a
today?
scared. That's
I'm
the
just
exact
kidding.
opposite of challenging you. Ah.
Oh, no, yeah, but if I'm gonna play the bad guy, whatever you say, I'm gonna take it wrong. Remember we talked
That's
about
true.
this?
That's okay.
Take two. Take two. Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass. It's like the WWE.
Rugby is soccer done right.
Oh, I'm gonna show you. Go to your house.
How
But
the
this
fuck
Saturday night, I will destroy you.
How the fuck
Baseball's
stupid
better.
is a game where you have a ball and they're like, okay, but you can't use your hands unless you're over there. Then you can use your hands.
The same stupidity that you have a game that you cannot use your kick unless it's one chance for 3 points. It's exactly, bro.
No,
the
that's not
same
true.
that
You do a punt
basketball.
return.
You have a ball, but you cannot kick the ball. Dude, what are you talking about?
No, you can
It's
do a
like
punt
tennis.
You have
You
to do a
cannot
punt
use your
return.
hand. Dude, you're just talking shit.
I
You
know.
know that.
That's what I do.
Anyway, let's start from Masters of the Universe, the cartoon from 1983 to 1987. The most powerful man of the universe
Flash Gordon.
was released.
He-Man.
You do
He-Man.
realize that He-Man is just
He-Man.
Flash Gordon and Conan mixing.
No, you know what? Let me go back. Before the cartoon was released, Mattel needed a toy that could compete against Barbie
That's
because
true.
the sales were on the floor. Actually, the first toy that they released had a little booklet, and he was a Conan. He was totally Conan. No magic,
Yeah.
not a Skeletor.
He was
Actually,
like
the, so it wasn't like that. However, with this revolution of commercials in 23 minutes to sell more toys, came with the Mattel magnificent idea and started the Thundercats, He-Man, then Brave Star, then Silverhawks, and all this era. They decide to make the marketing fit in a cartoon, so they needed to develop more elements, and that's what He-Man, the second edition of the toy. And funny because the first edition actually sold well, right? But it just became a revolution is when they decide to make a little. I think that is an, and I see interviews with the creators. It was an under pressure thing. So yeah, of course it got a lot of Flash Gordon, a lot of Conan, a lot of many things because they told them you got 2 weeks to come for a full idea and start doing a cartoon. So they were like,
Man, necessity really is the mother of invention.
I know, man, but they delivered really good because Masters of the Universe said that only 2 seasons of 83 or 85 was 2 or 3 seasons, was 130 episodes. I don't know how many seasons there were. 2 seasons. They released Diamond Ray in Distress, right? And September 26th of 1983, Sunday morning, they released He-Man. And it was a blast, man. It was like huge because you have a superhero that have the factor of any superhero from DC and Marvel, that he's weak in character, right? He can be buff but weak in character. He doesn't show valor, but that's a play, right? So no one knows that he's He-Man. And I will talk about the movie. We will talk about the movie in the forward. But in the movie, they make a amazing thing when he goes and changes. Well, he knows that we know, right? Yeah, let him be. It's fantastic. But anyway, so we have Adam, Prince Adam, that he is he the kingdom of Eternia is ruled by a wizard, right? It's really nice because they separate the church and the politics. Right here with a wizard, but the king, and they care about each other, right?
Is
They
the
support each
wizard
other.
named Shazam?
No, the wizard is a woman.
Is it the
Oh.
church?
It's a church. The sorceress called Tila, the sorceress, and Tila.
No,
protects
Tila's not for us. Tila is He-Man's friend. She's
Then
He-Man.
who's it? Oh yeah, you're right. What is the name of the sorceress?
I think it's just the sorceress.
Yeah, right. The thing is, I read that Linda Gary did the voice of Tila. That is the sorceress. So I got confused. I apologize. Linda Gary did that voice. So the sorceress that is played. You guys remember Deadpool girlfriend on the movies?
Mhm.
What is the name of this actress? Brazilian actress, beautiful
Morena
actress.
Baccarin.
Thank you. Bacan, right? Bacan?
Baccarin. Morena,
Baccarin. She
she's
played the
actually,
sorceress. Damn, bro, she looked really good.
yeah, yeah.
Like really good. And the sorceress is protecting the secret of Grayskull, and the secret of the Grayskull is the power of the sword, because the sword is a vast basil, that holds the power of Eternia. And
Yeah.
Eternia is a nice land and everything, and suddenly this guy comes. That is a really interesting backstory, because you can tell that as they develop the first 3 episodes, they have more time to come with cooler ideas, and I think that is a good. They got a blender, right? And they put Flash Gordon, right? Peter Parker, right? Shazam, that, and they boom, and actually tastes good because He-Man has many good things to offer. Get magic, comedy, fantasy, good punching, kick-ass, and he's the first evil that is sarcastic, because Skeletor is not just evil. He even laughs in a sarcastic way, waiting for his build people, right? Follow his laugh, and
He's very likable.
yeah, it's a likable villain. So Adam finds the secret of Eternia because he's the heir, right? And every time he raises the sword and says, "By the power of Grayskull," he needs to say the words, right? I got him. I'm He-Man, right? I got the power, and like Shazam, right? And then
Yeah.
he becomes the stronger man in the universe for Eternia levels, right? And then we have a Skeletor that is the counterpart that actually, and correct me if I'm wrong, or Alexander, many millennials ago in Eternia, Skeletor was the ruler, but then his whole people died because lack of food and everything, and he offered himself to a demon beast. That's why he has a skeleton face, to become an undead, right? So he can
Yeah.
return the power to something around. I'm correct in that. I never, I
Um,
don't remember who he gave his promise to have that face.
yeah, well, the thing about Skeletor is that they built his backstory way later,
Yeah,
when it was already an established success. But if I may just give a little bit more of background info
yeah,
on the whole
please,
He-Man universe.
please.
So Queen Marlena, she's He-Man's father. She's Adam's mother. She was an astronaut from Earth,
Oh
from our world.
yeah, I forgot about
And
that.
she got into her spaceship, and she ended up in Eternia, through a wormhole. So there she met the king, and she married the king, King Grandor, and they had a son, He-Man. I mean Adam, right? And I think one of the most I don't know, important themes in He-Man, I mean, at least for me, is how Adam is really tame, really almost cowardly. He
He's a
acts like
coward.
sort of like a Clark Kent Superman kind of dynamic there. And when he transforms, he's the most powerful man in the world, and he's
I like how
confident.
he played with the voice, because Adam is so like this,
Yeah,
but then he got the power.
It's like if Michael Jackson transformed into Mike Tyson.
There you go. You just named it perfectly.
But they still kind of have a strange way of
Yeah.
talking. But
Yeah,
he's
even
like,
a little
"Oh,
thief, you know?
I can't fight this guy. I don't
especially
have the
Trio,
power."
his pet tiger. He's really cowardly.
The tiger is so adorable that I think is the only mistake in the movie, right? Because they portray him he's as cowardly, but he changed without the sword, right? To be brave, because he's older now. In the movie, they fast forward many years, but he's so likable that it didn't bother me. I really think that. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I want to hear more about this because I want you to keep telling us. But the movie, honestly, I just watched it once. I highly recommend it, but I think it's in my top 10 right away.
Really, that
In
good?
superheroes, top 5.
you
Because
were
they
telling
care
me-
about the fan.
you were
They
telling me
cares
it was
about
good.
the fan. You have the jokes of the show. You got the character of the show, but they did the little Deadpool jokes for adults. There's a character called Fisto, right? And another, what is the name of the guy with the big head, Alexander?
Connect.
Ragman. No, Ragman.
Oh, Ram Man.
Ragman is a joke that Fisto tell to Ratman, "Come on, Ratman, ramp every guy around. Yeah, give them head." And they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." So, it's really funny because you're not expecting that. Like that Guardians of the Galaxy style, that Deadpool style. I really like that. Sorry, keep going. So the mother is an astronaut from Earth. I didn't remember that at all.
She gets into a wormhole, ends up in Eternia, meets the king, marries him. They have a son, Adam. And then when Adam grows up, he's best friends with Tila. She's a warrior. She's the daughter of the general.
Man at Arms.
Duncan. That's his real name.
Duncan. Yeah, because something that happened in the movie, and I think this term will go. You tell the real story. In the movie, Adam escapes with the sword to Earth, and the mom says, "Send it to my Earth," and he lost the sword right away. So he spent 50 years looking for the sword. So when he travels, he's a 9-year-old kid. So he doesn't know that Duncan, his name was Duncan, that Fisto, his name was right. So as a kid, he made drawings and named them Fisto, and Ragman, and Frog, and Skeletor. And when he goes back to Eternia, like, that's not our names, dude. But he was a kid remembering that. So that's really funny because they click it in a modern era, right? It's like, "You're Fisto." He's like, "No." "You like to feast people." "No." Right? And that's super funny, dude. And I think that they nailed that really good because how you explain in this time.
A little bit on the nose, but yeah.
Yeah, the names were really on the nose, like head, right? Mech head, yeah. But it's really, they fix it with creativity, not with a stupidity like we see in many other franchises, right? Keep going. I will keep interrupting if you allow me to.
So when Adam grows up, he actually gets called by the sword. It's sort of like the Green Lantern ring, where the object chooses you. So he walks into Castle Grayskull, which nobody has been able to do for decades. I don't know,
years.
And then he gets the sword. But originally, the sword was only half of a complete sword, where Adam had a half one. Well, I mean, Castle Grayskull had one half, and Skeletor had the other half. You're right.
In the original story, I love that in the movie, the bad movie in the 90s, right? And in this one, they don't do the half sword because it was dumb. They did it to sell more toys because you needed to buy the two toys to put them together. So I hated that. Did you have He-Man toys, Alexander?
I had them all. I just said.
Oh, I cut out. Dude, what was your favorite one?
My favorite toy? Probably Skeletor.
Really? I had them all too because they were really cheap. Well, it wasn't cheap, but that was the thing. But the Battle Cat.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're talking about they had to make toys, I mean, you have to realize the exceptional job that they did because when you're a little kid and you're examining, that's all you do. You examine your toys and you take a look at the legs and the feet and the hands and the face and you just you can spend hours doing that, and because it's such a fine product, it gave kids like me, I don't know, like it's like studying anatomy. I don't know, like they're really well done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, actually, I remember because at the same time were G.I. Joes that they always break the rubber, right? You lose the parts, the faces weren't correct, but these ones, the only soft thing was the head. Yeah. I remember because, what was the name of the green guy, the green evil guy? It was Frogman?
Merman.
When I was a kid, I'm talking that we were what? 4 years old, 3 years old, even. I used to buy them.
Yeah.
And the head of Merman, dude, was the story. But him and Beastman, I'm like, dude, it was amazing.
They put on because they weren't all the same. There's the pirate versions of the He-Man toys in Mexico. And they're all like cheap. And they're all like the same figure with different paint, but not with the American versions. They were detailed, like Merman had like the web feet and Skeletor had like the claw hands. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. Then I don't know if you guys got the chance to watch the remake that it was released in 2002. The was He-Man and the Masters of the Universe against 2 years, and I was so. It's in Netflix for anyone who wants to watch it. I was so upset that that was coming out, but then Michael Harpering, right, decided to create it right with everything from the beginning, and he's 91. He died in February 2026, just recently. He was involved. So when I saw the first one on Netflix, I remember I catch it in COVID, right? Dude, it's really good because you can see the evolution of the generation without losing their soul. How many times we see Batman losing their soul, Superman, Green Lantern, even a Star Wars, or even a Star Trek? Probably that's the one that the less lose the soul, but it's still right.
Yeah,
They ruined.
Discovery's not great.
But that's what I'm saying. It probably is the less. But let's remember Green Lantern from Ryan Reynolds, right?
Yeah. Well, and I am
That's-
pleased to announce though I saw because they finally put out another trailer. Lanterns will in fact be showcasing them using their Green Lantern abilities.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. And you're gonna use the Green Lantern. I read when you guys told me last episode, was so freaked out that I actually went deep, and they use the Green. They have just one ring for both. So
Oh,
that's
God.
it's not that bad.
Well,
They're
that-
doing
that's not how it works though.
No. But it was they're doing as I know for the trailers, they're doing the backstory from the other Green Lantern, because Hal Jordan is letting him know what it's about. Not that he's gonna get his ring. So they get involved. I think it's gonna be good.
And man, if
The
Kyle
actor's really
Chandler's
good.
involved, I will at least give it a shot.
Yeah. Anyway, so He-Man, the Master of the Universe, the original cartoon, is in IMDb with a 7.5. The new generation, the one of 2002 to 4, right, is 7.5. So that doesn't mean a thing. Doesn't lost a thing. The movie right now, I like it a lot. Has a 7.1, right?
I
Seven,
think
seven.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the case though, because one of the drawbacks, and I'm not saying they shouldn't do it, one of the drawbacks is when you make a film for fans, is you can alienate people that aren't into it. Sometimes, I still think it's a better, call to when you're working with an existing franchise, make something that the fans will like, because you're way more likely to attract fans that know the product rather than attract new viewers. Because let's be real, I've never seen He-Man Master.
You've never seen He-Man.
I know what it is.
Not even one episode. Can
No,
you believe
I've
that?
Never.
But I mean, you're a different generation.
Yeah, it is a little before my time, just a smidge.
Yeah.
Just a little smidge.
Yeah, but shit, I had a thought and now it's gone.
He does that all the time. Remember the replacements? I forgot to tell you about something.
Damn, it was a good point too.
Right now, the box office, it will come back. The gross worldwide is 61 million. That's what they make. But I really think this movie gonna explode on the streaming services, because people doesn't know it. Like you say, it's for fans. But when it hit the streaming services, everyone will be like, I'm gonna give it a shot. And listen to me, I'm gonna say this online. It's gonna hit the streaming services. We're gonna have a second part, and that second part, because the success of the streaming is gonna be as big as Avengers. I'm not kidding, because people are not
Potentially.
giving them a chance. Potentially, I think that the plan of first of all is Amazon and an Amazon production. So that means you're gonna be able. No. They did really good, Jake. Because stay with me. They
They
did
don't have a
really
great
good.
track record.
Sorry.
And Amazon doesn't have a great track record on.
That's
No,
why I
they
went
did
east.
good. But
Well,
guess
when
what?
they
Because they
can-
don't make money. They don't make money for the movie, so they don't care. They make money of the membership, right? That is gonna be free for everyone, because every one of us has Amazon, bro. And Amazon is not an asshole. I got Amazon in my 4 TVs, and I don't have a problem with it. HBO and Amazon are nice to the server. Netflix, you're using another device. Dude, I'm in my house. You
Yeah.
gotta go and close the app in the iPad. Oh, I leave it on in one of the iPhones. It's annoying.
See, that's
But
weird because I don't
Amazon
have that
doesn't
problem.
care. Well, I don't know. One day HBO will call us, but let's not talk about that online. uh,
Oh,
Anyway,
I remember the point I was going to make.
all right, good.
You're way more likely to attract fans of an existing product if you cater to them, and they're more likely to, like, if you and I lived closer, you probably would have been like, Jake, get your shit, we're going to the theater, and they
I
would have
mean,
sold another ticket because of familiarity. That's much more likely than being like, hey, here's this movie that you don't know jack shit about, go pay $20 and go see it. That's much less likely.
let me. Yeah, you're right. Let me tell you a review. The first review in IMDb said 8 of 10. Having music this good is cheating because the soundtrack is amazing, dude. I have absolutely no background with the source material. I was hesitant to watch it in the theaters. I would have kicked myself if I didn't. This is the type of movie you will see in the biggest screen with the loudest speakers. I have to gush about the musical score. It's amazing. Instant goosebumps. It makes every scene better, and I will add that my playlist listen to it repeatedly. I love it. It's such a visually mesmerizing. So many beautiful shots, and the action scenes are beastly. It's a fast pace, but but completely clear. No shanky cam or quick cuts. A lot of creative moments that make you want to cheer, and it goes on and on, right?
Sweet.
Um,
I have to point out though that the opposite happened. Well, actually, no, I take that back. That is exactly what happened. I saw Dune for the first time because somebody was like, "I want to go watch Dune," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." I don't know jack shit about Dune, and now I'm a fan.
Right.
yeah, no, actually, if you give yourself a shot, I will take you. I mean, me being you, of course, I will take your son, right? And that could build a good relationship between you and him because you will meet something that is a classic, right? That you will discover because you lose it for this much, Jake, and he will become discover. And it merged so good, man. There's no many things in the audience nowadays that they're directed for kids, right, and for an adult generation that actually pays for the ticket.
Well, man, I will share this story because I like you guys are much. I'm not really a Transformers fan. Like again, I've seen some of it. I'm familiar
I
with
mean,
it.
you didn't know it was a guy when you date that woman. This is fine.
Not that transformer.
Not
Oh,
that,
sorry,
yeah, different
sorry.
different Transformer. No,
Okay,
the
sorry.
robots in disguise. But
Yeah.
what movie,
That's what I'm saying. Make up your mind.
what was one of the more recent movies that came out? It was the CG animated one, Transformers Prime or something like that.
Yeah, that's a really bad movie, bro.
Really?
Transformers 1.
Transformers
I mean,
1.
I didn't like it as much as the others.
Fair, but as not a fan, I felt initially like I was getting dragged to it.
Oh, yeah, I'm confused. You're the one that is animated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I haven't watched it. Oh, sorry, I apologize.
And I'm sitting here in the theater, I'm like, I have no skin in this game. I don't even particularly want to be here. It's a good movie, dude. Like, I was drawn in. I'm like, I'm shocked this is a movie aimed at children because
Yeah.
this is legitimately good. It's funny. Their stakes are real. I didn't know like what a prime was, and and this is the thing. The movie explains everything you need to know. There's probably stuff I didn't pick up on because I'm not a huge fan, but like I didn't know a prime was a level of transformer. I did not know that.
Yeah.
You know what? I love how every day Jake talks more like Donald Trump without even notice. Have you seen him?
Listen,
The audience?
first,
You
just
don't have
like
to
me,
do it anymore.
just
you went
like me.
I didn't know, but I like it. It's like Jake
I didn't
and
know.
Donald are always.
Listen. I've always been prime. Even when
So,
I didn't know what it was, I was prime.
When I watched the new movie,
I'm the
went online.
primest.
I went online, and it was nice to find that the only people that complained were making up things just for followers. You know, and views.
Yeah,
A guy's like,
man.
I love the movie. I just want to say that when the actor is He-Man, he's not as buff. Shut the fuck. That's your excuse of the whole movie? I mean, thank you, because they don't understand that the power is within him, not in his muscles.
No, they do
Right?
understand. That's one of the things. So I'm still a fan, but I used to be a much bigger fan of a channel on YouTube called The Critical Drinker because he was quite funny.
Yeah.
And he would, but now it's like because I think I mentioned it before. He did a review of the Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim, and it
An
really
amazing movie. Amazing movie.
well. But I was worried about going to see it because he was like tearing it apart and he's like cutting up the animation. And I'm watching this movie. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yes.
There's nothing
Yeah,
wrong with
people
this movie.
just to be different, you know.
Well, but now they're incentivized because unfortunately, shitting on things gets views.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah, I don't.
to speak highly of him, his review of Wonder Woman 1984 is delightfully hilarious.
It's an awful movie.
Because that movie is trash, and I still call that what is the wishing stone because in his video he calls it the dildo stone.
Yeah.
And literally, I watched this movie with my parents during COVID, thinking, hey, the first one was pretty good. And they're asleep by now, and she pulls out that stone. I'm like, that looks like a fucking dick. So then when I watched his review, he called it the dildo stone, and I'm like, oh my god, it's purple too.
That's funny. If you guys allow me, I want to share something really important about the movie He-Man. Really important. The writers and the screenplay. I'm just going to tell you because the screenplayers are 4 screenplayers, but there's like a dream team. Chris Butler, that you might know him, and stay with me, from Paranorman. Remember Paranorman, the
Yeah.
animation?
That
Missing
movie was
Link.
really good too.
Kubo and the Two, and Coraline. That's one of the writers. Stay with me because you're gonna see how good this movie is. Aaron Nee wrote the Lost City, that is really funny.
Yes, it is.
The Last Romantic, Band of Robbers, right? An American Experience. Stay with me. Adam Nee, his brother, worked in the same one, The City, right? Band of Robbers. But then the final screenplay is Dave Callahan. Are you guys ready? Shang-Chi and the Rings of whatever. Spider-Man, right? The Across the Spider-Verse.
Ooh.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, the Jean-Claude Van Johnson. I don't know if you guys seen that movie. The Challenge, and now, right? The Expendables, and and now He-Man. So they put all these things together because the guys that did Coraline keep it classy. The other guys put the right action. And then you have Dave Callahan that knows how to make a hit. And that changed the whole experience. And I think that that's really worth it because when we go to DC, right? I know you didn't like Superman because I think that was...
I liked it.
But you don't dislike it, right?
Yeah,
You didn't love it.
yeah. I didn't love
what
it,
missing,
but I liked it.
what missing is that they don't have all their writers to make it better. Those little details.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys focus and create a dream team, right? Before anything. And then they put it in hands of Travis Knight, that they work with them with Kubo, Paranorman, Missing Link, right? The Box Trolls, Bumblebee. You see, he works in animation and got the chance, the director, to do what he does in animation, take it to real life. And then the movie's really good, Rex.
Man,
I don't know what it's got 7.1. I think we're gonna have like 8.9 or something like that.
I think it will when more people see it. But man, yeah, God, I forgot about Paranorman. That was another one. I was shocked how good that movie was because
Yeah,
I was not
I was shocked
expecting
too.
it. I was not expecting it to be as good as it was.
Do you know how much it was He-Man and the Master of the Universe? Does
Like
anyone
the
knows?
budget.
Yeah.
Like 300 million?
How much?
300?
I think that's a lot. Yeah. Okay, I'm reading the soundtrack from the Man of Uncle, Signori Toretto Italiano, Be With Me from The Notebook, Boys Don't Cry, remember? Din, 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 right? The Man, The Power, What's Up, obviously Princess of the Universe, right?
Oh, really?
Here
hang
we
on.
are.
Yeah, yeah,
the
but
princess
that was written exclusively for Highlander. How did they?
Guess what? Brian May was invited as a producer, and he's the director.
Ah, yeah. A lot of
You
people
see,
don't.
they care about those little details to make it perfect.
Well, see, that's interesting because a lot of people who aren't like Queen nerds and huge Queen fans, they don't even know about that song, and they also don't know
Right.
that that song was written exclusively for Highlander.
Yes, but not
That's right.
anymore because uh, Freddie Mercury, I don't want to break your heart, he's been dead for 20 years.
Oh yeah, I know.
30, 35.
He
30?
died in '91, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Could you
So I know,
imagine, just not to, but could you? This is something I think about often. Could you imagine what music would be like if Freddie Mercury hadn't died?
I think music will be exactly the same way, dude.
Really, you do?
I
When
don't
the
know what would have
When
happened to
Queen
Queen.
separated, but when Queen separated, the albums from Freddie Mercury weren't as powerful,
This is true.
and they haven't released anything new, Queen, because they can't because they
Oh
don't
yeah.
have Freddie. So it will be
Um,
exactly the same place. He will be solo. Then they make a reunion, release this maybe one song to keep going.
do you really
But
do you really think that it wouldn't have had at least a slight influence in keeping rock more mainstream going into the mid to late
no, because
'90s?
when he died, he was singing pop, buddy.
That's true. And then grunge happened, and that would have.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
that
no,
version, at least. I wonder what direction would Freddie Mercury have taken in
probably
the
he was
90s.
singing reggaeton next to Ariana Grande, bro, because he was like that.
He would have loved that shit.
Yeah, no, he would have loved it. Oh, give me some, baby. Something I'm not gonna touch about the movie. I know I'm annoying, but
Well, hang on.
how many people
Before you do
you
that,
think? How many people you think work in the visual effects? In the crew. How many people?
478.
Good. You, Alexander?
17.
1,030 people, bro.
Oh my
Bullshit.
God.
That's a
That's
lot.
what make a movie nice.
Is that
Uh,
true?
yeah. Visual effects,
No.
1,030 people.
Oh my
Led
God.
by Robert Kennedy. Special effects, that's visual effects. Special effects, 21.
I didn't
Animation
have
department,
anything to
17.
do with that fucking movie.
Dude, a script and continuity department, 4. Color department, 2. Those little things, looks that doesn't matter, but product finance and accounting, 14. It's a big production.
But I do like muscles and shit. But I don't need a
Writers,
sword like a fucking pussy to get
you're
my
a pussy.
muscles. I do it with push-ups on pavement like a man.
You bigot.
And
How
that's
is
something
that
that you can get
racist?
when you have Amazon behind you. I think they put a good budget. Amazon doesn't care to spend 300 million because that's what they make in a day.
This is
Of
true.
course.
And I think that's a good route to go because movies are being supported without the expectation of making the money back with
But
Amazon.
do you think that people that work on these projects, do you think they have this goal of building a Marvel-like franchise?
That's
Once
what I
they
like about this.
now
I
they-
think that no. He-Man looks like a solo standing movie. It could finish and we cannot have another
Yeah.
He-Man. They actually, I don't want to ruin for everyone, but they actually close the cycle. They leave it open, right? But they close the whole cycle. It's not the right. And I think that they make a big bet and they say, okay, let's make a good movie, and if it works, we do a second. No, let's
I
make
mean,
one pretending to have.
I'm not really talking about continuing the series, but more like the tone of the movie. Because if you pay attention to the MCU, the fact that they got it right has a lot to do with the actors that played the characters. Like the humor in the MCU comes very, very much from RDJ and all these guys, Chris Hemsworth, all the guys that are unintentionally funny, like Paul Rudd. Those are great moments in the MCU with those guys, and you can't really force an actor to have that charisma.
Yeah, no, you have it or you don't.
Yeah.
Now I must say that it's a post-credit scene with Shira. It
Well,
is.
that is a spoiler alert.
No, so if you don't have one and fucking see it, motherfuckers, prepare for this podcast. I told you about it a week ago. It's not my fault. You got time?
I'm gonna say I actually went to the movies when they made remember The Secret of the Sword,
Yeah.
the theater animation movie with him and Shira, and it was pretty great, dude.
It was good. I mean, it's a good franchise, and I think the most important is that they care about the fans. We complained in this podcast several times that they don't care about the fans. This is to celebrate the fans. I know this is a spoiler, but it's a point that they make a joke that they're in a circle holding their breath going, ha 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 ha, like in the cartoon, and that's fantastic.
Because
They
a lot of
care.
episodes end like that. A lot of
Yeah.
episodes end.
And I'm gonna give you the other credit, back credit, surprise, because I want people to go and watch it. But dude, you are like, when I saw it, my first thought was in the Oracle, Alexander, that he keeps talking about that, right? The right message, the right. You leave the movie saying, "Damn, that was good," right? He's not the best movie in the world. He's not amazing. What's gonna happen? Like they make us believe in the last 15 years of movies. You go out and go, that was a good movie.
But you have to make it land, you know. You have to make it stick because they tried that in Superman. They tried that in Superman in the ending speech that he gives Luthor, and they failed miserably at it.
I don't think so. I really like this Superman movie, bro.
Well-
You don't walk out of that movie thinking, "Oh my God, Superman gave me so much hope." You actually end up going like, "Why is he like that?" I mean,
No, actually, I like it a lot because we were reading a comic of the Amazing Superman, bro. It wasn't Superman.
Superman Returns is better. I said it.
Okay,
Superman. Yes, it is.
which one?
It's a better movie.
Which one?
Superman Returns, Brandon Routh.
I think it's a better movie than
Costume's
James
better,
Gunn.
dude. Costume's better. Portrayal of Superman's
I
better.
mean, Superman, the Man of Steel is not bad. I rewatched it the other
Yeah, but
day.
it's just dark. I liked it, but it's
It
not
got a big mistake when they killed Jonathan
soupy.
Kent.
Yeah. Oh
It's a
God,
big
don't get me
mistake
started on that.
because that's Batman. But let's not start that. But then
Martha!
I've been watching them together. I watched back to back for the first time in my life. Then I watched Batman versus Superman. And I got this theory, and this is a question for the fans, right? I really believe, we know that I kind of know how the system works inside Hollywood, that when they present the script, it's going to be the Joker and Lex Luthor. And they say, no, we'll put them together. Yeah, but that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Because Eisenberg maybe is not going to work with Jared Leto, and it's not going to happen.
and nobody
because
wants to work
this
with
Lex
Jared Leto
Luthor-
anymore.
Well, he's Skeletor
I don't get
in
that.
He-Man.
Is he really?
What?
He's Skeletor in He-Man.
Oh well, then
Yeah.
shut the fuck up, Jake.
Yes,
What you
yes.
say? Now, let me finish, Alexander. I go to a point. I just start digging deep, and I went to Reddit, and a lot of people think that because you have the Lex Luthor that is calculating and analyzing, but then he goes crazy and manipulates the bad guys to crush, like the Joker. So I believe that somebody in Hollywood say, you know what, I'm gonna put the two villains because for $20 million more, that does nothing. Stay with me. If Luthor hired the Joker to do all the crazy things, it will be an amazing movie.
I was
and then
just
the Joker,
gonna say that
Yeah.
if the
actually.
Joker, I
that
wanted
actually
to
sounds
go
awesome.
online. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
We've never
if
seen that before.
We'll-
If we get to
we've
see
seen it
Luthor
before.
and Joker together.
We've seen it before. Superman versus Hulk. The Joker Lex Luthor hires the Joker when they did the amalgam. But anyway, those
Yeah.
little things, it will make so much sense because if I put that information in my mind and you guys watch Batman versus Superman versus Batman, you go like, if you put in your mind every time that Lex Luthor acts like a crazy person, you're watching the Joker. Even at the end, he laughs at the fucking Joker, and they just needed to have Eisenberg, whatever his last name is, Jared Leto, 4 shots, and then that's it, man. When he hired him, when he's in the top of the building and Superman goes there, right? That's the Joker telling
It
him,
should be.
"What do you want?" Even the pictures and Polaroid from the Joker. So when I watch, I go like, "Dude, this is what's written for the Joker."
The killing joke.
Yeah, it makes so much sense. Suddenly I go like, and then I start going on Reddit, and I found a couple of guys like, "You're totally right." I said, "Guys, just look at this scene," and even a person on Reddit say, "We should do it in AI just to add those shit." Because then when we saw Batman from the alternative universe, right? That is actually from the video game, right? That Batman has the coat, right? And Superman is evil because Lois Lane died, right? Remember that Jared Leto is in that
Nightmare
Credit?
sequence.
they fuck it up big time. If they do that, we will be talking that Batman versus Superman will be the best DCU ever.
Yeah, probably.
But
Probably.
That would have
again, the
been.
budget, the arrogance, the schedule. You know, the sad for the fans is that maybe that was the idea, and Jared Leto said, "Oh, I got 4 more movies," and they couldn't wait.
Maybe.
I don't get why
But
people hate Jared Leto, dude. I mean,
I don't
what's
know.
wrong
He's
with?
a really good actor. I mean, he's
fucking
difficult to work with.
nutcase.
They say he's a nutcase. It's like they say that when they do those shots with the Joker, remember in the movie, he
Yeah,
was he was inside the Joker all the time, and he hit
yeah,
2 people. He got the rats and sent them
yeah.
paint with a spray to all the
I
actors. They're actors because they want to be loved and respected, not because they're
No,
actors.
Or
no,
He's a
people
no.
not
talented
like
guy.
I don't know. I forget.
I
I
mean,
I forget who said it. God, I wish I could remember. But he's a well-known actor, and he was like, when I was younger, I was working with a very very you know well-respected. I wish I could remember who was saying this, but basically he was like, and I thought I was gonna try to be a method actor, right? So I was doing all this, and I was telling him what I was doing, and then he was like, boy, why don't you try acting?
I saw
yeah.
that. I saw that. I know what you're talking about.
You try
It was an
acting?
interview of Leonardo DiCaprio
Yes.
with Al Pacino. And Al
Yes.
Pacino told him, "Dude, just try act.
Yeah.
Don't be just act. After it cuts, just act. Right?
Yeah. That's what it
Just be
was.
normal." Yeah, I remember
Oh no,
that.
because it was a British actor. He's like, why don't you try acting, dear boy?
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah,
I see.
I mean, method acting is a thing.
yeah, but it's I agree with because like or maybe it was Brad Pitt. I can't fucking remember, but somebody it was a well-known actor talking about another well-known, well-respected actor, and it's like I'm now in the camp of method acting is for people that can't fucking act.
Yeah.
I remember
Well,
an anecdote. I think it was Leonardo DiCaprio when he was a kid. He had a scene with Peter Weller, if I'm not mistaken, and the scene is like very high energy. The guy, like Peter Weller's character, is like a real jerk to the kid. He almost like hits him, and then when the scene was over, DiCaprio came over to Peter Weller to just talk to him or like congratulate him on the scene, and he was still in character. And he's
Yeah.
like, "Get away from me, boy!" And he almost like hit him.
yeah, I remember. That was the movie that he played a special needs kid, right? Grape.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
What's
remember
eating
that.
Gilbert Grape? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
What's
but
eating Gilbert?
yeah,
Is it?
but
Yeah.
speaking of AI and budgets and all that, Max. I'm sorry, Max. Who the fuck is Max Virus?
Who the fuck is Max Forsan? That was good.
There you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell everyone about one of our lovely sponsors for this evening, PSX Nova, and we
You
have.
know
If you want to
what?
play,
I'm
if you
gonna
want to play
leave
the
that.
video,
I want to let Alexander to do that today, because I'm looking for toys in Facebook Market of Hey-Man. So
Dude, I'm gonna say PSX Nova is the AI tool that lets you reach your leads, whether it's for clients or promotion or just for research. You can get PSX Nova. It'll let you reach millions of people around the world in whatever time you like. It could be days, weeks, or months. And you can get your message across and get your message out there.
easy, simple. Just give us a call and we make the whole campaign for you. We can talk about the price. It's a matter of wanting to do things. Simple as that. PSX Nova is the shit.
tailored
Yeah,
to you.
using your AI tools, choose PSX Nova.
Good. Orco recommended.
Find any good toys?
I'm buying toys of on Facebook Market.
Sweet.
I mean, I you know, that once we have a podcast about Funkos, right? I get so many Funkos and I just like them.
Okay,
I don't have a
there's gonna be a He-Man wrestler in Japan. It's gonna happen this year.
Oh,
or
it's gonna
next.
happen
It's
for
gonna
sure.
happen. It's
What
absolutely
a
gonna
shit.
Okay,
happen.
guys, I just bought the Castle Grayskull, the first edition for $80.
Good,
Good.
great.
Good.
What is the name of the
God.
battle cat for Skeletor?
Do
The
it.
Purple Panther. What was the name?
Snake Mountain.
That's the name, Snake Mountain?
Are you talking about his fortress?
No. Skeletor has a battle cat, but it's like a purple panther.
What's its name? Panther.
Panther. What the hell with
Yeah,
your brain, buddy?
Wait, isn't
Yeah, it's
Panther a
Panther.
Thundercat?
No, that's
no, that's
Panther.
Panthro.
Panthera.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No
It's
gimmick
like Tom
infringement here.
and Thomas. Same shit, but different.
Well, I love these properties, dude. Like I said, I just absolutely love them.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, I can't wait to go and watch it again. I think it's really good. I highly recommend it. Please,
You know
and
what really
meanwhile you
hurts
go,
movies
meanwhile you
nowadays?
get paid. Oh, sorry. Meanwhile you get paid and receive your check. Go and check on Netflix the new version, dude. If you have Netflix, if not, go to YouTube. You don't want to spend any and watch the first two seasons. Actually, they're really good. Enjoy it. Got a great message, and it's gonna prepare you to enjoy more of the movie. Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead, Alexander. I interrupt you. Sorry.
I was gonna say that you know what really hurts movies nowadays? When the stars of the movie do interviews and they just say the wrong things, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
That
because they
really,
don't care about the character. They just get about the paycheck.
yeah, but even so, when you're gonna talk about the product that you just made and you involve your personal views on other stuff,
Yeah.
like for
But
example, Camila Mendes, right? She plays Tila in the movie.
yeah.
I
What
haven't
she
seen the
said.
interview. She said something about the old washed up trope nowadays about how women don't need men and women are stronger than men and they're smarter than men. And when people hear that, they just go like, "Oh, here we go again," and that hurts your
The movie.
impetus to see the
Oh, but
movie.
this is America and everyone has an opinion, buddy. We cannot stop that. You are
Yeah,
right.
but you
I
never
don't
heard
like when they go and talk bad about anything. They get paid to promote. They don't get paid to act. To be honest, but
like Mila Alcock. She's doing a terrible job of promoting her movie. She just keeps saying like the dumbest shit ever. She's like, Supergirl. She wouldn't like to wear the suit, because she doesn't like to be a hero. She doesn't want to. She's just like a powerful woman, and they're like, okay, man, here we
She's
go again
not
with
going to
that.
be saved by the prince.
Yeah, no, she's not gonna be controlled by men.
And
Okay,
Gal
dude.
who
Gadot's going to
said that
sing
again?
and shit.
Who
Nobody's
said
trying
that?
to control you. Nobody's saying
It's a
nobody
movie,
has to
it's
be
a
better than
cartoon.
anybody.
But who
Just quit
said
it.
that? Who said that, Alexander? Who
Neely
said that?
Alcock.
Yeah, but what character is she playing?
Oh, well, I was talking about two different people. Camila
Okay.
Mendes, she plays
That.
Tila in the movie.
Oh, really? She said that? She did a good job.
I'm sure she did, but that's what I'm saying. When they go on interviews
I
and
know.
they start talking about what they want to talk about instead of promoting the movie,
Yeah.
it's like what Anthony Mackie did with Captain America. Right before the premiere of the movie, he started saying, "Well, I don't think he's representing America. I don't think he has to represent America." So everybody was like, "I'm not gonna watch that. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
watch that
Well,
gay
to be
story
fair,
about."
that's what his character was doing in the series.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a way to do it.
Yeah.
There's crying about it, and there's like presenting a good story about it.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
remember now. I can't remember if it was Dave Ramsey or Ben Shapiro, but one of the two said nobody in America cares enough to force you to fail. Like
Yeah,
nobody in America cares enough about you to get in your way.
yeah, like to make up shit to bury you. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody cares enough. And if
No,
they
they're just
do, they
living.
don't have the means to do it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you can always sell feet pics on the internet.
Or worse,
Yeah,
become an influencer.
the age. The
Or
age
become
we're
an
living in.
influencer, buddy. You'll be fine.
Well, but speaking of online things to help you grow your brand, our friends at Vizard.ai can help you do just that. Listen, guys, fellas, you're podcasters, you know. How many times you've been like, I know I gotta make shorts, I know I gotta make TikToks, I know I gotta make reels and shit, but god damn it, this takes so fucking long. I gotta bring in the wide ass video, I gotta watch through the whole thing and clip out the parts I think are gonna go good, and I'm flying by the seat of my pants, I'm flying blind, I don't know what the fuck's gonna go viral. What if, speaking of AI, you had a friend that all you needed to do was not forget to plug your computer in like a freaking idiot, See, if this was Vizard, it would have done it for me. But all you got to do is, you don't even have to upload the video. You can just send Vizard a link, right? You can send them a link to your video on YouTube, and its AI automatically cuts out the best parts, auto reframes it. So for a conversation like this, it follows the speaker or has multiple speakers. You can tweak it. You can build your own template where it'll do the same thing every time. It can take out all the ums and ahs and pauses for you, all with the click of a button. You'll have 40 clips ready to post in maybe from upload to export, maybe 20 minutes, and all of it's basically done automatically for you. That's what our friends at Vizard.ai can do for you. Link is in the description if you want to try them out. They do have a free version, so you can try it before you buy it.
Perfect.
Sounds great.
And
Sounds
while you guys continue the show, I'm going to go plug this thing in so we don't get cut off the internet.
Good. No, but even so, we're ready to go, bro. It's 6:06.
Well, okay then.
Okay,
me,
thank
right?
you, everyone. See you next week. I hope these two bastards go and watch that. If you don't like soccer, but you want like Mexican movies, watch Mexico 1986 on Netflix. Diego Luna is there. Actually, Diego's acquaintance, and it's a really good entertainment movie, right? He-Man, the Masters of the Universe. Go to the theaters right now. Virus Box, Alexander, Jakey out.
Soccer still sucks.
Your mama too.